Wow, this is dirty. Sudsy, 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 suds. Blah, 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 blah. I ran out of soap. Need more soap. Yes. You ever just sit here and think about why these places are so dirty? Like, how does this dirt even get here? Maybe we're the dirt. So like, who goes to a skate park to draw things? Like, that's what paper is for. Whoosh. So I'm playing this game in December, and I have my window open. Like, it's actually kind of warm outside. It's like, I'm just sitting here playing Powerwash Simulator, and the planet's dying. Oh no. See, okay, I like to think that I'm good at some things. Like, every person has the things that they're good at and the things that they're not good at. One of the things that I am not good at is I am not good at talking to children. Like, I can deal with babies and stuff. Like, all you really do is sit there, you hold them. If they're old enough, you kind of throw them around, they have a blast. But like, once they get into like the 6 and 7 year old range, like, what do you even talk about? Like, I know that you're supposed to talk to them like an adult, or maybe like, you obviously don't make the same jokes that you would like around an adult, but like, you just sit there, you talk to them, you explain things like they're not stupid. You know, I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. But like, I'm still not very good at it. See, like, it's December, Christmas just happened, and I had to spend some time with my family, as you are kind of forced to on Christmas. And so I have like a niece, and she is 6, I think turning 7 soon. And my mom has a rabbit. And so she saw this rabbit and thought it was adorable because it is a very cute rabbit. And so then she said, "Oh, I have a rabbit. My grandma gave it to me. She died last year. I'm sad." And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, we were sitting in there alone staring at this rabbit. And it's like, what do you even say to that? It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You wanna pet it? See, my nephew, on the other hand, yeah, he's quite easy to deal with as he is not even 2 yet. He doesn't talk. He's getting to this stage where he kind of just rambles about things. Like, like he can't pronounce words, but like he can kind of communicate what he wants. Like he could kind of point and kind of ramble to the point where you kind of get the idea. And all he really cared about was that Elf was on TV. Yeah, all he wanted was Elf on the TV and some milk in his cup. That's all. No dead grandmas. Nothing else. Ah, I can't get out. The invisible wall. It's too strong. Okay, this is starting to look good. Oh dear. So I listen to like a lot of metal and stuff. Like the music, like a wide range from like hard rock to metal to like all the billion subgenres in that. I I could talk about like the bands I listen to all day and nobody would care because chances are like nobody's going to watch this video, but if anyone actually does, chances are they're probably not that into metal. But I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that a little life hack for all of you, that like if you consume like a lot of metal media, like on Instagram, TikTok and stuff, you know who listens to a lot of that stuff? Goth chicks. So if you listen to metal and stuff, a lot of goth chicks are going to pop up on your feed. Do with that information what you will. Personally, I masturbated to it. Now I think it is an appropriate time to draw attention to a subject that I am very passionate about, and that is SpongeBob. What happened, guys? So, like, I think we all watched SpongeBob, right? Whether you were an adult when it first started or a child. Whether you were born or not, we all watched SpongeBob. And it was maybe the greatest show ever created. That might be a stretch. I don't know. I haven't put much thought into it. But what they've done to it is it was incredible. The show itself was phenomenal. And it's been ruined. Like, I watched a recently made episode, and it was completely garbage. I watched an episode of the Patrick Show, like the little spin-off they made, and it might have been the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, and I watched Uncle Grandpa. Like, the episode revolved around a toilet? It was like the toilet got thrown away, and it ended up like finding its way back home, like freaking Marcus from Detroit Become Human or something. I don't know. Maybe not exactly like that, but it kind of did. But like, what was that? The recent episodes are just like garbage of SpongeBob. Like, granted, I don't watch every single one. I don't even really watch. I've only really seen a few, and that's when like my nephew is over. And like, even went back and watched. I think on Hulu, SpongeBob is still there. I went back and watched some of like the classic episodes, like early season stuff, and I still found it entertaining. So it is not me who has changed. Although I probably am slightly different from when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Not much different though. I've been here for so long. I've done so much. And it's still only 28% done! I don't like that I need a ladder to reach the top of the railing. Like, I'm 5'6" in real life. I don't need to be short in video games too. I need to talk about something, and it might make me sound like an old man. But reminder, I am not an old man. So I've been seeing on social media a lot, on various platforms, memes about a certain thing, but I've never actually seen like content from it. Like, I've seen a lot of things like, oh, these kids, all they do is like worship this, and I've never actually seen the content of it. So I'm just going to straight up ask, what is Skibbity Toilet? What is that? I don't know what that is. Like, I've seen like maybe like screenshots of it because like people making fun of it, going like, all these Gen Alpha kids, they just love their stupid stuff. Like, but like, what is it? What is said content? Like, I've seen the dude with the head sticking out of the toilet. Like, is that it? Is that the entire thing? Is that the bit? Like, some dude with his head sticking out of a toilet? Like, I know humor is been really weird. Like throughout the years, like I remember back in the day laughing hysterically at like Do You Know D-Way and like other stuff like that. Like why can't I think of other examples of like stupid humor of like years ago? But like what is it? I saw a video and like it was a fairly viral clip. I think I saw this one on Instagram Reels of just yeah, I think I saw it on Reddit too of like r slash shit posting or whatever. But like it was this kid, he was getting a shot. I'm sure you've seen it. And he was like praying to Skibbity. He was just like screaming out. And it's like, who do you worship? What is this? Take me to your leader. And I know for some reason, Gen Alpha, it might have been Gen Z, whoever did it, turned Ohio into a meme. Which I've got to say was super weird as someone who lives in Ohio. Like, nothing here is special. Like, why are we memed? Like, we are literally just a place in the Midwest, south of Michigan, north of West Virginia and Kentucky. We just have corn here. Like, not even the band, just like the plant. Our politics are pretty corrupt, but that's not special. That's fairly normal. Way too normal, actually. Our planet's dying. Whoosh. You know, I was thinking it'd be fun, like, I had the concept in my head of this video of like, what if I just play Powerwash Simulator while I talk about random things that come to my head? I was like, oh yeah, that would be fun to do with friends. And then I remembered I don't have any friends. See, like literally, I have no friends. You know, my mom is probably bringing home groceries, so I should probably actually get dressed and go help with that.